Teenagers.
Yes.
Teenagers want to come to church and are begging for you to open a service.
Yes.
What in the world is going on in Muhlenberg County?
These kids are hungry. They want something real. And, they experience something real and they want more of it. And I'm just excited to be a small part of it. And even though I'm tired and I'm wore out, I'm like, I'll be there. If kids want to be there, I'm not going to stop them from coming and worshiping, no matter how many's there, whether it's 10 or 200, I said earlier. We're going to be there and let you, pour yourself out to God, and we're going to let God pour himself out to them.
The ones who are getting set free, are they kind of on the lowdown? Are they telling other people about it? Are they excited?
Yes, I've had some people message me, and another youth leader had even said, some of my youth came to your service, and they are so excited they came talking about it to their church. And so it's just amazing. It's not about our church. It's not about a certain building, a certain anything. It's just about God pouring out. And we've had people even from other churches coming and visiting, and people are just, there's unity there. It's not about this church or that church. It's just about God.
And I tell you, you must love the youth enough, because there's a commanded blessing in unity. You all are coming into unity, and the youth are being blessed for it.
Yes.
I love that. What about, has there been any kickback from the parents?
As far as them, we've had some really late services, but these parents, they come and help. Last night, they brought sandwiches in for people because, we've had some late services, and they've been setting up, and they're just as excited as the kids are, honestly. They get right in and right there involved, and when they're seeing their kids pouring themselves out at the altar and being set free, I think that, they see something real too. And I just think they're just as excited, if not more, than these kids are.
I was telling Bishop a while ago that there is something about seeing people set free, seeing people saved, that does something for your walk. You get full of zeal and the energy that, I know your body's tired.
Yes.
Saturday, my body was tired, but when I saw people that had been abused and couldn't breathe get set free and then could breathe and could worship, and the shame was gone. We saw a pastor who had been in private sin come in and was like, I can't take it anymore. I'm doing the things that I preach against, and get set free. It's
awesome.
No shame to it. It's like it gives you a shot in the arm of joy. And I think we're missing that in the body. Christians had become lazy and complacent, and I think that's because we hadn't embraced life. So I want to ask you, Michelle, what, if you could pick one, what you've seen like Saturday, last night, what is one of your most favorite healings, deliverances, or miracles that you saw?
Oh, wow. I don't know if I could choose just one, because we've seen so many amazing things. But one thing that I will say about what these kids were doing, they would get in the water, and these kids wasn't saying, I just want to be closer to God. I want to experience something. When they got in the water, it's like the anointing was so strong on them. They were saying things like, I have the spirit of condemnation on me.
How do they know that?
I'm telling you, this is why I was so dumbfounded. And these kids were saying, I have the spirit of cult worship, idol worship. I have the spirit of addiction. And we were seeing these people be broken free. One got in there and said, I have the spirit of lust on me. And he stepped aside and he told me some of the things that he was involved in. These kids, it's not even what I saw them being delivered from. It's the boldness that they have to step out and say what is attached to their spirits, and they feel it. But last night, I too wanted to get baptized because, I needed healing in my body. And my pastor came to me and he's like, is there anything you need to let go of? And it's like, there's such anointing in that water that whenever he asked me, just out of my mouth, I said, you know what? I have the victim spirit. I need to renounce the victim spirit in my life. And I had no idea that was attached to me. And my sister was the same way. She got in the water and she said, there is no way I would have ever blurted that out, that's something I had. But there's such anointing going on there. These kids, their eyes are opened. And to me, that's the best thing about it.
I love that.